Research studies demonstrating the detailed benefits or potential benefits of testosterone therapy. The data are emerging. There are 10 million men taking testosterone. We have to listen to hear what their experience is. We don't talk about this stuff enough. This is central to the health and well-being of many Americans.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Tight Lifestyle with me and Big Drew.
That's right. We're back. It's Friday. It's 80 degrees. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weekend.
Sir.
This is Titan Lifestyle. We do this every week.
Yeah.
Got some new deals for you guys, some new topics.
Yes.
And as always, Q&A. So hopefully we can get the live stream going. I want a bunch of questions.
So
we can get these people together.
I want to do this. Listen, we got a lot of things to talk about today. Obviously, we'll see if we can get through because I know we're going to get a lot of questions on this stuff for sure. But if you guys started off seeing this video and you're not on the live, you obviously seen the first intro of the FDA talking about testosterone and how many 10 million men on testosterone, right? And before this panel and before probably about a month or two ago, them taking out the black box, there was a lot of stigma about how testosterone is negatively going to impact your health, your body, right? And the way that you are. But we know now that testosterone is something that's good for the body and that we need it. And they're obviously recognizing this as doctors.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is now there's tons of studies that are backing what we said years ago. Yeah. Cardiovascular health improves, body improves, self-confidence improves, libido, mental clarity, and overall longevity and feeling, right? So that's huge.
Also, too, with everybody's tests being so low, the testosterone levels being so low now with the food and the detergents. I've heard different things with detergents. It's just everything's different now. It's like kids are hitting puberty earlier now, and people are losing the testosterone faster.
Absolutely.
So it's just crazy.
Yeah, they said that now the 30-year-olds, before back in the 70s, these guys are like 7-year-olds as far as their testosterone levels.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
It's not good. It's not good for our country. It's not good for us in general. The other thing is that fertility rates are down. This is because of low testosterone. If your balls ain't working, you ain't producing testosterone, you ain't producing semen.
And if your estrogen's through the roof with all the
you're getting negative
red
feedback.
number this, blue number that, artificial, can't read the label, but it's getting pretty bad.
I know.
It's crazy. What's good about it is we can utilize it though.
Yeah.
Now that we have testosterone.
Oh yeah.
Now they took the black box off of it. So they're recognizing it.
They are recognizing it. And I've got many more clips that I'm having Andreas cut from the FDA panel on approval. And another thing that was in there is urologists, cardiologists talking about the improvements and what they need. It's crazy to have that ammo to be able to put out there now. It's not me, you, our doctors, providers saying this. It's the actual FDA panel and multiple doctors in multiple fields that handle hormones are talking about these things, which is great.
It's almost like people don't have a choice. With everyone's testosterone is getting lower. Just imagine if we didn't have.
I know.
Hormone or testosterone replacement. Just imagine if we didn't have it. It could get bad. I'm talking about mental health.
Real bad.
It could get
real bad.
You could be
depression. The whole nine.
If it's like this now, as opposed to the 70s, just imagine 100 years from now, or even 50 years from now, if we didn't correct the hormones, we didn't have testosterone. Guys would be walking around with 100 level. It'd be pretty bad.
Absolutely.
But the food's making the testosterone down. But now
research studies demonstrate.
Yeah.
We have options now.
The other good thing about that, there's a ton of good information, but another thing that they were talking about, the head of it, was descheduling testosterone. So testosterone is a Schedule 3, it's a controlled substance, right? So, and in different states like New York, it's a Control 2. That's like oxycodone and all these other things.
Yes.
It's super high, right? It should be a Control 2, right? Control 3, that's where they have it at, but it even shouldn't be controlled. And they talk about that in that video. And they talk about how all the other hormones, estrogen, progesterone, DHEA, all these other things are not controlled. And some of these things you can go to the counter like DHEA.
It's crazy that estrogen is not controlled.
Research studies demonstrate.
But the stigma and what they do talk about in here is in the 80s and the 90s, there was a stereotype, and there was the cheating with Olympic athletes, and then the baseball scandal.
Ben Johnson, the Jose Canseco, the Mark Squires,
Yeah, Roger Clemens, all these guys, they got popped. I mean, some of them got popped, some of them didn't get popped. I mean, even Barry Bonds to this day, they never caught him with a hot test.
Yeah.
They literally came after his trainer. I don't know if you remember this. They came after his trainer because his trainer was supposed to be getting it from Balco.
Yeah, Balco. Yeah,
they were supposed to get it from Balco. And they pressed the trainer. They're like, "You're going to testify." He's like, "I ain't testifying." They threw him in jail.
Wow.
Contempt of court. They threw him in jail, told him, "All right, you got 45 days. You're going to do it?" Nope, back to jail. He held that strong for Barry Bonds. He didn't say a word.
Barry probably hooked him up.
And Barry Bonds still isn't in the Hall of Fame or even put on that list, which is crazy because, at this point, like,
I don't understand because it's
it's
speculation. It's not even
speculation.
Yeah.
There is.
It's not like a Ben Johnson thing where he wins and he tests positive for Stanzalo and take it away.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, because some of those guys did get popped with hot tests, right? Like even A-Rod. A-Rod got popped multiple times and had like, I don't know 3-month suspension or maybe longer, or maybe it was a year. I can't remember, but I mean, there's a lot of people who are using these things.
Yeah.
People use them now. We still know this, and they're evolving. I mean, this is where peptides are really coming into play and taking some of these different things away that maybe. But these peptides now are starting to get on banned substance lists, like, Olympic athletes.
Yeah.
So why can't Olympic athletes use BPC 157 and TB 500? Why?
I would see it as at an unfair advantage, probably.
You think so?
Because the recovery is crazy.
But what if everybody got to use it?
Or if everybody,
You know what I'm saying?
It's even playing field, kind of like bodybuilding,
Even
where
playing
everybody
field,
can-
right? Like, because
Actually, yeah, if it's even, I see that.
like, I understand like anabolics, to a certain extent, like some of those different things. Okay, cool. But when we talk about peptides, and I'm not talking about growth release hormone peptides, because I mean, that could be but everybody should be able to use it. And at that point, it would just be a fair playing field. I mean, it's not enhanced games.
It's bad because cortisone is accepted. They can do cortisone and it's going to cause way more damage.
Yes.
They can do it in the game, before the game.
Yep.
But if they go BPC, if it's an even playing field, I can see it.
Yeah.
But the recovery on BPC is nasty. Like, I've been doing something different now where I haven't heard of anybody doing this. I've been taking BPC post-workout intramuscular for the recovery.
Okay.
So instead of doing like, sub-Q, or my shoulder was messed up, still is a little bit.
Yep.
I'll just literally, let's say if I'm doing biceps, the same way I'll do my Hercules, but I'll do half and half.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm done with the workout, then I'll do it just for the recovery, just trying something different.
Sure.
But because it's not going to give me the pump.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's all about recovery.
Absolutely.
So for me, I was just one day thinking, I was like, it doesn't really necessarily matter the timing when you take your BPC. Everyone usually does it in the morning. But I was, let me try something different and start.
The reason I
post-workout.
Yeah, you can do it 2 times a day, 3 times a day, whatever you want. The reason I take it in the morning is because mobility inflammation. It just takes away right away and gives me a little bit more to move.
Yeah.
But if you, dude, I would.
I was doing it in the morning.
I do it at night too. Like I'll do it at night before bed. Like
Yeah.
I'm just trying everything I possibly can. Like the biggest game changer I could take is people ask me like, "How are the stem cells? How's your shoulder?" So my shoulders were hurt still pretty bad, and at that point, like I just had.
Even after the stem?
I mean, they helped a little bit,
Yeah.
but like right now, I'm like feeling pretty good. I don't even want to jinx it because I did cortisone shot, but that was like maybe around a month and a half ago. It's still kind of painful. I introduced about 100 milligrams of nandrolone per week.
Yeah. Helped. Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty
Feeling good?
good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
A lot better where I'm lifting and be able to at least bench again. I was like, man, I haven't benched in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And that kills me because that's one of my favorite things.
And just real quick, ladies and gentlemen, he said 100 milligrams
Yes,
nandrolone.
a week.
So everybody out there that always has all these
400, 500,
1,000.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine taking 1,000 milligrams.
I heard yesterday, I'm not going to say who he is, well-known bodybuilder from the 90s from New York, and he was saying that he did
Martinez.
like 600 to 800, then he would do like 1,000.
Yeah.
He's like, that's all he did. But again, that's way too high. But again, to go back to it, 100 milligrams of nandrolone, decanate, is all you need to fix your joints, to help the joints.
That's what's
so everybody out there is blasting 2-3 shots a week of this stuff. 2-3. I mean, it doesn't make sense. When you do that, your prolactin is going to go through the roof. 100 milligrams, you probably not even experiencing.
I don't experience any.
Yeah,
there's no issue with libido. There's no issue. It's probably been about 3 weeks right now. Usually it takes a little longer.
and it's already working. Wow.
It worked within the first week and a half.
Wow.
I felt a major difference. I was like, damn, I was like, I mean, I was hurting, man. I was like, always like, man, you know, but
I might need to give it a try. I haven't tried. I've never done that. I mean, with Titan, but back in the day, I've tried it. But it was just, again, like I didn't know what I was doing. I took too much. But again, I mean, the pain was gone.
well, that's what I mean, back in the day, that's what it was like, 1-to-1.
Yeah, yeah.
1-to-1.
1-to-1. It was
1-to-1.
like, you know, the 2-to-1. If
Yeah,
you take
2
a
to 1,
test of DECA, you got to do 500 DECA and 250 Nandrolone, you know.
It's true.
Because otherwise, you're going to have issues. But
Yeah.
again, I mean, if you, again, we keep saying it every week, if you're doing stuff the right way, you won't have issues.
Absolutely.
If you're doing stuff at the right dosage, you won't have issues.
That's true. It's so true, man.
A lot of people go through a medical provider and they get, you know, prescription for testosterone. So they're like, yeah, now I have my testosterone.
Right.
So now I can take my prescription testosterone and go buy 4 or 5 crappy bottles from whoever out of the trunk.
Keep floating them in the bottle.
Yeah, it does.
I know people that do that. Like, dude, I'm like, that's probably not the most sterile thing to do, but
yeah, filling up the bottle. Yeah, it's not.
you know, when they do it, I know some guys that would buy a bottle and they would use that bottle all year to travel.
For the whole year, yeah.
And I'm like,
put it
oh,
in
my,
their, put it in their
that's
toiletry
like
bag. And,
super unsterile, you know? And like, well, I'll just get some sterile bottles and I'll just replace the bottle. Like, well, I guess it's a little better, but still, you know, it just is what it is. But it's just crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I haven't heard 100. I've heard 200 working pretty well. 100, but I mean, 50 might even.
I was just gonna do 50.
Yeah, 50 might even.
And I did the 50. I was like, I'll do at least 100, right?
Yeah.
Just to fucking see. And maybe I should have just did the 50 to see if that was to suffice. But I was like, 100 would definitely do it for sure. And it did. I was really happy with it. I'm like, so far so good. You know, it's probably, like I said,
that quick too. A lot of times people, when they hear Nandrolone, or they hear otherwise known as DECA, Nandrolone decanate, they always like, yeah, it takes months and months to work and months and months. Once again, 100 milligrams, 2-3 weeks in.
yeah, I think you're going to be good at as far as that goes.
That's a good that's like almost like a Wolverine. If you added that to a Wolverine, it's almost like a Wolverine times.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
That's one thing, and we did open that up. Before it was really hard to get from us. You had to have documentation, all this stuff lined up. Now, you know, since there was a couple of things that came out about joints and Nandrolone and stuff like that. Talked to providers and medical director opened that back up. So now pretty much anybody can get Nandrolone on testosterone with us or not. So at that point, you know, I think it's a big benefit for people that have joint issues, especially as you get older. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know, you're going to be breaking down a little bit. And, you know, there's a couple people that don't. But at that point, most people, they do.
One thing, too, with Nandrolone, too, is people don't realize when you're dry, you get injured a lot. Like people say, like, oh, it's just masking the pain. Not really, because if you have a piece of paper and it's dry, like in the sun, bone dry, it'll just But if it just has a little bit of humidity on it, it's going to be a little bit better. So when your muscles get so dry, they could rip and tear.
Tendons, ligaments,
everything
joints.
is
Think about it.
dry. And so just to get a little bit of water in there, it's kind of like putting lotion on your skin. It just
moisturize.
Yeah. Because I know I'm like the Tin Man. I'm lean all the time, so I'm like cracking. My elbows are always clicking.
I mean, the leaner you get,
some WD-40 in there or something.
But that's why a lot of people will stay away from Winstrol, and that's why we stay away from Winstrol.
Yeah, that stuff makes
Winstrol's going to dry you out so bad that you're gonna start hurting. Tendons, I mean joints, like dude, I mean that's
and then people get injured because
big injuries.
They get so strong and so dry.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a bad combination.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad combination for sure. Yeah. What else?
See if we got any questions on StreamYard.
Questions just yet? So I've got I've got something that I think we should go over. This question's been asked. Now I got some questions here. So the question was asked: if I go on testosterone, do I have to stay on testosterone for the rest of my life? This is a lifelong commitment. It's a good question, right? So this is the way that we would answer it here at Type Medical Center, so you guys would know. No, you don't have to stay on testosterone the rest of your life. But if you go on testosterone, you have low testosterone, you need to optimize. Obviously, that number is going to go up. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to get all these great benefits. If you stop taking testosterone, and let's say it's a crash situation, you're going to go from 0 to 0 real quick, and you're going to feel like garbage all the way around. But with us, if you want to get off testosterone, then we would give you a program that would ease you off testosterone to try to get the natural production or keep that still staying on, which we do, and just transition you into that. Now, your numbers aren't going to stay high. They're going to go low, back to baseline a little bit lower because every year you're losing percentages anyway. So that's the answer that I would say to anybody across the board. You don't have to. You're going to probably want to. then that's okay too. You're supplementing to get to that number. And it's not like your number was 900 and now you're just, oh shit, like I want to go back to 900. It's not going to go back. It's not going to go back to 900.
Doesn't matter how much over
I get it all the time. I get it all the time. Give me 1 second. Drew, you want to take this real quick?
Yeah, we got a topic for everybody real quick. You guys know with the new AI wave, everybody is AI. Everything's technology, technology, technology. Now, new technology that the police department has here in Tampa, I'm sure other departments have it as well. But what they're doing is Tampa Police new AI technology to help improve safety and communication. Basically, what they're doing is if someone makes a 911 call or emergency call to the police or fire, emergency, whatever, ambulance, what happens is if I call on my phone and there's an emergency, whether someone's injured, car injury, violence, whatever it is, I call the 911 operator on the other side of the phone, will then ask me, do I have permission to access your camera? Once the 911 operator tells me that and I answer yes, they now, from their phone, can do something where they have immediate access to my camera from where I'm at. So in other words, it could be a bystander, it could be someone that's involved in the emergency. I could just see someone get hit by a car. I could see a robbery happening. I could see a theft about to take place. I could see a big fight about to happen, some kids outside or something. And all they have to do is just ask me permission. And now I can show them with my phone exactly what's going on, which is very good because a lot of times people, when they're in traumatic situations, it's hard for them to explain what's going on. They're yelling, they're screaming. It could be a loved one that just got shot or bleeding. They don't know how to control it. So what happens is a lot of times they'll just be shouting and yelling, and then you'll hear the 911 caller say, what is the person wearing, or if they just got robbed or this, and it's hard to figure it out. So now they can actually, from your phone, this is what's happening, boom. And you could just actually just pan your phone around so they can see exactly what's happening. Now this is gonna help a lot with not only giving the police officers and 911 people an idea of what's going on, but say if there's a wound that needs to be treated, or if there's a gunshot wound and they need to apply pressure to the wound, or if someone's doing Heimlich or whatever, I mean, it's just going to be a lot easier and smoother. So we'll be able to assist these people when they're in emergencies faster. So that's. I'm assuming it's going to happen other places too. It's going to happen here in Tampa, Florida. It's probably already happening other places. I'm assuming in other countries they might do it too, but it's kind of crazy how they could just ask you for access and just get right into your camera, which could be a whole nother show because, you know, with this whole technology stuff, people trying to figure out how to beat the system. I can see now where people are like, oh, if they could do it, let me figure out how I could do it. And I could call someone to access their camera. But hackers can do that now anyways. They probably do. I mean, they probably, a true hacker could hack and can get into anything whether they want to or not. But another thing with the new AI technology they're doing here in Tampa is they're also having, like, you know, they have the body cams. They all work cams. It's like a microphone recording. So if I am a police officer and I pull somebody over or I'm dealing with an issue and the person speaks French, Spanish, or Portuguese, or, you know, Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, doesn't matter what they speak. As they're speaking to me, the recording, my body cam or my microphone will pick it up and then can translate. So that's huge. So now you have a lot of officers that speak Spanish working in Spanish neighborhoods or French in French areas. Now it doesn't matter what area you're in. And again, it's going to be to assist these people in emergencies faster. Now you could easily find someone to translate that speaks Spanish or French, find someone to do all that. But again, if you're dealing with emergencies, everything has to be prompt. So that's good too, that you could, I mean, they have it with the AirPods now, the translation. So I mean, it's pretty much translation anywhere. It's almost like people don't have to think or learn languages anymore. They could just push a button. But AI is getting huge. Pretty much everything is AI now. I mean, everything is AI. So that's huge. I'm interested in what else is going to happen. If anybody else there has utilized this so far, whether it's the translation on the body cam, the microphone, or whether they've done the emergency thing. So now I'm not sure exactly how they're going to connect. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if there's like I don't think there is because, I mean, assuming that it's an emergency, they don't need all that. But I don't think there's an app or anything you need to do. I think they're just going to ask you, do I have permission? Or maybe a prompt will come onto your phone when you hit OK. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but they're going to do it. So, which is going to be good. So it's going to be real good. It's going to be crazy. And especially with the translation. Translation is huge because there's so many times where an officer will pull somebody over or they'll be dealing with an issue and then they'll be dealing with the issue and the person can't speak Spanish. They have to look around the neighborhood to find someone. And now with the whole translation thing, it's going to be nuts. So yeah, this new AI thing is
We need it.
nuts. Yeah.
We need it, right?
The thing is when people do this now, are they going to think about it? All they do is call you and they say, can I look at your phone?
Right.
Can I look at your camera? You say, yeah. And they just do it.
That's nuts.
That's nuts that they could do that. I mean, I watch a lot of hacker stuff where there's this one guy that he could do that. He could do anything.
Right.
But it's just,
I mean, they've had CIA guys come out and say that can literally get a hold of anything in your house and listen or watch you.
Yeah.
So this is AI. I'm sure that they're gonna be able to do it. Take over your phone.
Yeah. The number one hacker in the world, I'll send you some of his stuff. He talks about everything. He could intercept any frequency.
Wow.
So any frequency. He said he could hand him your car keys. He hit one button and now he can do anything to your car. He intercepts. So he said the only way he can do these is be hardwired, but anything like the frequency goes from here to here, he can intercept anything. So he said he could do remote, open people's garage doors. He could open cars. Anything that's remote, he could do it, and he could do it like within seconds.
Okay, so I don't want to give the secret away to everybody, but I guess I can.
Okay.
So what he's got is, and what everybody else, you can buy this online. I
Yeah.
guarantee you see it now in your timeline that we're talking about this now,
Yeah.
and it's going to go through your phone because it's listening to us.
Yeah.
This thing called Flipper. It's orange.
That's exactly what he had. He had the two little things.
They just did it in Ross.
Yeah.
Ross had the guy come out. He goes, you can't open my garage door. Oh, really? He's like, go ahead and just press it one time for me.
Yeah.
He did it one time. Yeah. He did this thing right next to it. Let's go ahead and close it. He goes, watch this. He's like, oh, no way. Start opening it up.
Could turn TVs.
Forever. It has that frequency forever locked into that device. So what?
But they can open doors to businesses.
Dude, they can open
start
cars.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's.
But he did say on the thing that it's because everyone here's a flipper. And he's like, you're not going to be able to just order Amazon. He's like, you have to do something to it. But he had his, it was like modified, it had extra pieces and all this stuff.
Wow.
And he had different ones. But I mean, it's crazy. They could literally do any type of frequency.
Yes.
So, and the thing is, when he was doing all this stuff, his stuff was all wired. His laptop was wired. Everything was wired.
Wow.
So it's almost like even he, and then the guy who he was interviewing, I think his name's Ryan. He has like big podcasts, but the guy he was interviewing, he showed him on his phone. He's like, I can do it right now. And he's like, go to your Wi-Fi right now. He opened up his Wi-Fi. He had like 30 different Wi-Fis that he could connect on from his phone. He's like, look at this.
Oh my God.
So you got Wi-Fi. And he's like, he can tap into your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And he could take your key fob off your car, and as soon as you hit one button,
yeah.
that one button opens up his access, so now he can do anything with that car.
Yeah.
Because I could change your contacts in your car, on your phone. I could. So I mean, yeah.
It's scary. Like technology is good, right? But it's getting to the point, man. It's gonna get real scary, and people are gonna be able to do a lot of things.
There's going to be no safe. I don't mean
There's
safe.
no privacy.
No privacy.
That's gone.
Yeah. The only type of privacy you have is like in your house.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now people can start tapping into your shit, right? If smart TV taps into it, but medical center always using plant. So technical center, we don't have to use that. The reason why is we don't have any servers. If we had servers and we were keeping like patient information, credit card information, or anything like that, then we'd really want something that's super secure because one, we don't want that data getting breached. We don't want people coming around taking the data, obviously patients and money and all that. But the reason that we don't is because we use cloud-based softwares. So our EMR, our electronic medical records, which holds all our patients and all that, is cloud-based. So they hold all that information on their servers and they have to have the security and all that.
Yeah.
And if they get breached, they're in trouble, not me.
Mm.
So, that's what we do. So for most of the things that we do, that's why. Do I think that quantum level security is going to be needed? Yes. And if people don't know what quantum level security is, look at it. These quantum computers, they're scared of people. They're scared of quantum computers for a couple of reasons. One, they said that quantum computers will be able to crack the Bitcoin and then it will go down to zero. So if they can do that, it's kind of scary. So quantum computing is a real thing, and at that point, yeah, I think that the bigger a business is, the bigger they're going to be targeted by hackers because one, the hacker don't like them. The hacker wants to just most hackers do it because they want to see if they can do it.
Yeah. It's like they're addicted to like
It is.
breaking codes. And
Some are getting paid to do it from other people, and they work on that service, and some just they don't like the business and they want to go after them.
I like when they do it and they were like they were either they went to jail or they were like
Yeah.
so good at it, but the government said, "Hey, we'll give you a job."
Good job, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
that one
happened.
guy. There's so many different people I watched in this podcast, but that one guy's like that.
Yeah.
He went to prison, did all this stuff, scam and credit cards
Yeah.
and fake loans and fake this and that, and then now he's working for the government.
Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah,
they want
like,
to see how'd you do it.
Yeah, like and
Let's
they,
help
for
us stop
security,
it.
to help security issues.
Right.
Like
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
Yeah.
it's seriously crazy.
that's smart that they do that though.
It definitely is for sure. I mean, so I mean, listen, the world is advancing in all different ways, and computers and technology are part of it. I seen that, obviously Tesla has a robot now. Honda just came out with a robot because they just had this big electronic gathering in Vegas, like the big trade show. It's like
Yeah.
CES or whatever it's called. So they have like all the new, latest, greatest tech that's coming out.
Mm.
Like I seen one, they have like this. They have like an AI companion now. Your companion wakes up with you, wakes you up, it's talking to you like you did such a great job on your test yesterday or whatever. It's just crazy. Like, what are we planning for dinner tonight? Like,
But I don't get how someone could actually like know like it's not a real compliment.
no,
It's like and it's almost like it's like a strip club. They're saying whatever they want to say just to
Still gotta tip the dollar, though.
handsome guy I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, your arms are twice the size of my ex. Like, okay, yeah. But it's like, so if I have like a robot just telling me stuff I want to hear, I'm like, it's not personal. It's there's no emotion to that. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't even understand how some people could. But then again, this younger generation, especially like 8, 9, 10-year-olds, they're coming up. They know nothing else but screens and
I know.
AI, and like
I
they don't
know.
know. They don't even know how to write.
I know. It's
Like they
crazy.
can't even like write. Like
It's crazy. It is crazy. So yeah, but they had all these different things that were coming out, and obviously Hyundai had a pretty good robot that came out. Like
Hyundai or Honda?
Hyundai,
Yeah.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
It wasn't Honda. It was Hyundai.
Yeah.
Honda. I don't know. I can't remember which one it was actually, but I see the robot. The robot like had full joint movements and everything, which is crazy. So
Clean the house, fix your car.
yeah,
It's gonna get to that point where
I
you just
know.
like you wake up in the middle of the night. What's that noise? Oh, that must be Ralph, the robot.
Yeah.
Fixing my transmission.
Well, what Elon Musk said was in the near future, it's going to be like a utopia, right? In a utopia where nobody's going to have to work because all the robots are doing all the work, and we're getting money from their work, and we'll get a universal payment. If you have not looked into this, you
I'll
need
check
to look
it
into
out.
this,
Yeah, I'll check it
because
out.
Bill Gates has said this, Elon Musk has said this, multiple people have said these things. These bigger wigs that know more than us are saying these things, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
universal money payment. Think about that. So you don't have to work on it or do nothing. You're just gonna get money, and your robot's gonna do all the work.
Once the robot's there, it never gets tired.
No,
And then the
Just
other
keeps
robot,
working.
can fix that if it's malfunctioning.
that's right.
Then the other robot can fix that one to fix.
They ain't gonna need us after so much time, but we won't see that time.
Yeah.
It's
It's gonna be nobody in these cars you see driving by. All the driver's seats are gonna be empty.
I just seen that the U.S. government, because I guess there's a limit to how many autonomous vehicles can be on the road. It's like 2,500 or something like that.
Per city or per
Like yeah, and then now they're gonna raise it to 90,000 from 2,500. That's a huge
90,000 in one city.
90,000. They're gonna open it up to 90,000.
But I'm saying like in one location.
Yeah, if it's a metro area and can sustain that, yeah.
Yeah.
But if not in the state,
That's huge.
huge.
I thought it'd be like 5 or something.
No, so it's 2,500 right now. They've got it maxed out. And now you've got Tesla, you've got the Waymo. Waymo's here in Tampa now.
Yeah.
But Tesla's in 2 different states, like I know Texas and all that, and they're killing it.
Yeah. Waymo's.
Waymo's not that good.
I was talking about Waymo a couple.
It was Hyundai, right?
Hyundai.
The Atlas robot. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I was talking about the Waymo stuff a couple weeks ago. It was last week or the week before. They've already having issues.
They're already having issues.
You heard about when they drove through the standoff? There was
Yeah.
a standoff. The Waymo drove through. Another Waymo killed a cat.
Yeah.
Another Waymo driverless vehicle killed a dog.
Yep.
I mean, I don't
So
know.
that's the difference between the technology is different between Tesla, Waymo,
Yeah,
and even Lucid right now, and then Rivian or whatever they're the electronic company, and basically like they use different things like not the cameras and sensors. They use like it's called lidar. It's like this southern, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Elon said that that's like subpar to the camera and to the infrared.
Yeah. Actually, it makes sense because they're not Teslas. What are they?
No,
They're Lucid.
Yeah, they're Lucids or something else.
I know those Lucids are fast. I saw one. A pretty nice car. I never really heard of them. I don't know too much about them.
Yeah. But you know, and I just seen from that Lucid, Uber is going to do a deal with. I would have did a deal with Tesla if I was anybody out there for autonomous vehicles because they've got the best product.
Yeah.
But I guess they're going to go with Lucid. And they're going to roll out a partnership. Uber is
Oh. I don't see that many Lucid cars. I could probably count. I've only seen maybe
Took forever
5
for
or
them to
6
get out.
ever. Huh?
Took forever for them to get out.
Yeah. I mean, I know they're real nice. I've seen the specs and the videos and everything on them, but I haven't really seen them.
Yeah.
It's not like a Tesla truck, but you see them.
No, you see them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone's on the Tesla trucks now. Everyone.
Dude, so
my boy Corey has an F350.
Yeah.
And it's like big and chunky tires. And we're at the gym day before yesterday. He's like, yeah, man, I might get a Tesla truck. I was like, you too? He's like, I have to. Like,
bro, like,
he's like, you know how much money I spend in gas? Like a 350, a big truck driving all over the place, and he lives like 30 minutes away. I'm like, yeah, everybody who 5 years ago said I would never, it's a refrigerator, I would never. Now it's like, boom.
I'm telling you, once you drive that truck and go in that truck, it's over.
Because he was trying to decide, he's trying to decide between the Hummer, electric, and the Tesla.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, my boy got his son the Hummer.
Yeah.
He had it, this and that. I said, I guess it was fast. I said, I never saw the inside of it.
Yeah.
I said, but I would definitely go with the Tesla over.
I would definitely go with Tesla over the Hummer. I like the Hummer in some ways. Obviously, really nice in some ways. But to be honest with you, the interior was cheap. Yeah. Plastic. And it was just, I was like, damn, this isn't up to par here. Yeah. The battery had it had more range, right? So with the Tesla, they want you to charge it to 80%. Unless you're going to go on long trips, then you can charge 100% because the battery or something like that. So with a Tesla, you're probably getting full battery, 320 miles on a Cybertruck.
It's almost like a car.
Yeah. 346 to 364 on a Hummer. The difference, though, between those two and charging, major. Tesla, you go to one of the superchargers, 30 minutes, your whole tank is full. Hummer, you're sitting there for 5 to 6 hours, maybe.
To charge?
To charge. I would do it at Peter's house, at the house, because the Tesla one on the wall that I have there I had an adapter for the Hummer, and it would literally take 6 to 8 hours.
So you have to like park it and charge it overnight every day.
They would have to park over and charge overnight. But that's okay for somebody that's driving the truck and they get home, they plug it in, it's going to sit all night, charge, and they're going to get up and do it the next day. Yeah. But if you're on the road and you're driving 600 miles, which most people are. Yeah. But you know, the other biggest thing is the Cybertruck can drive you. Yeah. It can drive you literally from. Yeah. I mean, like if you're in the parking spot, just tell them where you're gonna go, and then now
I know.
There's a start drive.
You did it that day when I was in
the
concert site. You just drive me around. Just drive around for a little bit.
When
I saw you looking over at me like this, like we're sitting in the office, you were just.
Bro, it's nuts.
The thing with me is, I'm still like looking at the road. I'm like,
yeah,
it probably takes a while.
It's hard.
Full faith.
You gotta trust it, right? And
it's
like trust. Like Sharice, she hates it. She hates when I put on the self drive.
I'd be nervous. Like I'm not gonna lie, I probably would be a little bit.
But I'm telling you, I've had that thing drive me, I don't know, so many times now. I mean, it only takes once for it to mess up. But I mean, it's drove me a lot. It's drove me a lot. And like, you know, I mean, it's not fully autonomous yet, but you know, because if it catches you looking too long another way, it'll say on the dash like, hey, apply a little pressure on the wheel. So we know you're paying attention. And if you don't, it'll go and it'll start beeping again, and then it'll strike you out and be like, "Oh, you're not getting self-driving today." Unless you shut down the car and start it back up again. So
you can't like put it on and just jump in the back seat. Like
a lot of people were doing that in the beginning.
In the cars, yeah.
They're
like making videos like, "Look, I'm in the back seat."
Well, think about this, right? Because Elon said probably in the next couple of months, it will be fully autonomous to a certain extent where you can text and not have to look at it all the time. Yeah. But wait till it goes fully autonomous, like the vehicles in Texas. Yeah. Now, think about this. If I was a 16-year-old kid and I had a girlfriend, I'd put that bitch on drive. Now I get in the backseat of my girlfriend. And let that bitch drive me around.
That's what a lot of these rappers people are saying. Like even Pooh Shiesty, that new FDO, First Day Out song, he says something, you know, basically he could handle his business.
Yep.
Wireless.
Yep.
You could just let the car drive. Like,
It's crazy. It's crazy. So, you know, I mean, listen, and then the dog mode. There is nothing like it in any other car. I've never seen it in any other vehicle where you can put your dog in there, air conditioning stays on, you watch the dog, talk to the dog, and at that point on the screen it says, hey, listen, your dog is cool, so nobody breaks your windows. I
yeah.
mean, it's
And what's crazy about that? I wonder if there's a. I mean, you probably know. If that, like, say, if you have the car outside or whatever, you could say, "Hey, we'll drive with the dog in the car without you in it."
so
It's probably a safety
no, it
feature.
won't drive. It won't. So the other cars, except for the Cybertruck right now, have a where they can call it. They
Yeah.
can basically call it and it drives up to them and picks them up.
Yeah, you could be like, "Hey, I'm at work. Car, come to drive." I'm like,
I don't know if it'll do that, but I know like if you're in a parking lot, per se, like at the movie theater and they're like coming out, like I've seen it where cars drive out and literally the stops right there and they get in and go.
yeah, I've seen one too where people are like, I don't know how accurate it is, but like if people don't make their payments, they'll come outside in the driveway and the Tesla won't be there. It drove itself back to the lot.
It can. I mean, even from when they're getting built, they're driving from the factory all the way to the shipping yards by themselves. Or to some deliveries if they're in the area. So at that point, yeah.
Dog mode.
I can believe that. Dog mode is the best.
Yeah, true.
I wouldn't want him in the front seat like that, but
Yeah.
dog mode is the best. You know, if you got dogs, which a lot of people got dogs. Oh, cool. We got some.
Questions.
Hey, John, I just got my TMC estro blocker. How will that affect my IGF-1 levels on day 5 of the TMC Hexa MK677? All right, so if you got your estrogen blockers, it won't affect IGF-1 levels, right? That's going to lower estrogen levels. So that means your estrogen was probably high, you know, but it's only going to help. It's going to help with muscle building, metabolic. I mean, it's going to help with sleep. It's going to help. It's going to help a lot of things, IGF-1. And then you're on Hexa, MK, and IGF-1. Bro, you got the mega mix.
Yeah, that's
You got the mega muscle
That's the
building
cheat code.
mix, bro. For real. I mean, like as long as your testosterone and everything is good, like those three are pretty potent. One by itself is pretty potent. So I'm looking forward to looking at the journey. What else we got? Also, how many hours should last meal be before injecting Hexa? I would say an hour. They say like an hour, hour and a half. I would definitely do like an hour, hour and a half. Hour and a half just to be safe. Right before bed. Cybertruck all day. Yeah, I'm telling you for sure. How secure is the Cybertruck software against remote hacking and over-the-air export attacks? I have no idea, but I can tell you this.
if it's Tesla, it's probably
If it's Tesla and it's Elon Musk, I'm betting the house.
Yeah.
I'm betting the house. That's one thing I would put out there. I would never tell anybody because I'm not a financial advisor to invest in anything. But what I would tell you is if you do got a little dough, invest in Tesla.
Yeah.
It's not a car company. People are looking at it, especially the last couple quarters. They've looked at sales going down in Teslas, you know, across the world. Don't look at that. They're not a car company. They are a technology company. And if you really want to look at technology, look at the auto. I mean, they're driving themselves. They're autonomous. So at that point, like if you look at that aspect alone, every city those open up in, the stock just keeps going up. Eventually, it will be across all 50 states. And they're even saying now that you'll be able to buy a Tesla. And if you buy the Tesla, and let's say you're at work, the Tesla can go out and do the ride shares without you.
Yeah.
Now you're making money when you're working or sitting at home and you're not using the vehicle. That's great, right? So I'd bet on that. The other thing I would bet on is the Optimus robot. When that thing launches,
You gonna get one?
definitely.
Definitely
Get one of those bad
If I come in one day and I see a whole bunch of robots at the office,
Bro.
what happened to the dogs? Have all these bunch of little robots.
They better watch
bunch of little
already.
robots in Titan scrubs.
Bro, I've been working my butt off, especially the last couple of weeks of December and then into this early January, where I've got a program now that, and I'm testing on a couple landing pages that where people they bring in on this, and now it's an AI that's answering, going through all their questions, and then booking the appointment already. I've already got booked appointments from AI now.
Yeah.
It's gonna get super.
Speed
And
and the
so
number,
if
yeah.
they don't get to it, AI is gonna get to it. Right? Yeah, I ain't gotta pay AI
We had a
anymore.
good comment on by Laura. If you go back,
What is it?
Laura. Go back to the there we go. Laura says she's currently using Titan Medical Services, and what stood out to her the most is how seriously they take privacy results and long-term health. It's not just treatment, it's a full system.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Laura for that.
It definitely is. So at that point, like, listen, we take obviously your health and your privacy serious. We want long-term health. That's the goal. Longevity and quality of life, and living the best life you possibly can, optimal level. So that's what we do. So hit it right in the head. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So
There's a reason we've been around for a while.
13 years, bro.
And the thing is, other companies, you'll see, they'll either stay the same.
14 this year.
They'll either stay the same, drop off. Like all these other like companies, you know, they try to do what we do, whatever. Like
They do.
they either stay the same
Yep.
or they get worse. And
Yeah.
It used to be like all this, now it's like winky dink,
Yep.
or they just get bankrupt and fall
Yep.
off.
Yep. They get
Like,
bankrupt and fall
They
off.
get bankrupt and fall off, and then everybody who's with that company is like, "You were right, you were right."
Bro, I hate to say it, man, but I've been around a long time in this industry. I've seen a lot of things come and go, and I've seen a lot of places come and go, and people talk a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
I know the industry, I think, pretty well and pretty good and better than most. And at that point, like, I see these guys, I'm like, all right, you start out hot, like you got everybody, all right, great. We'll see how you guys are in a couple months or in a year if you can last that long. And literally, man, like some of these companies, like, you know, we were talking about, or ones in bankruptcy right now, had every major influencer in the fitness industry you could possibly think of, from Mr. Olympia all the way through and through. I mean, strongman, fitness, everything. I had everybody. And at that point, they still couldn't sustain. Because why?
I knew they weren't gonna last when I had people telling me, "Yeah, they called or they emailed me or called me or told me, do you want this?"
Yeah.
And it wasn't even something that like
Right.
was
they need it.
reflective off of their blood.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we got this. You want it? It's almost like that.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, that's one thing about
You may be able to paint your company blue and use blue logos and all that,
yeah.
but it's not going to be Titan.
You can still call it some of the tea. Dude, I've had to go after the last 2 weeks. I've had to go after copycats. I had one place in Georgia
Yeah,
calling themselves Titan Medical Center. I had to get them shut down.
yeah.
I've got another place now. They're totally just online. So if you guys see these places, this is not Titan Medical Center because I've got a negative review from these assholes.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. JohnTitan.com. That is not our website. JohnTitan.com. And these people are saying on the phone they're Titan Medical Center. So they're next. And then I'm going to go after them a little bit harder than I do everybody else. You know? So just crazy. And as someone actively using Titan services, including TRT and ongoing blood work, I really appreciate how seriously they take care planning, privacy, and long-term health it shows. So this is another one, right? Like we definitely do. We take pride in what we do with our patients. So I'm super happy to see some of these comments.
Yeah. Even me, I mean, I get emails and texts all the time.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
blood work? And
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Blood slips and emails and everything. You know.
We're on it. And we don't have no AI systems automatically doing it. And that's another thing that we're going to do. We're going to start automating some of these things. So, you know, we've got people doing it all day long. It's crazy. If you guys seen some of the processes we have, you guys are think we're in the 1800s.
This person saying stuff.
What else we got? That stem cell ad on will shock the industry. It's going to shock the industry. And that will be live here in Titan Medical Center in February. For sure. Million percent. And then I'm setting up, we're going to set up other Florida locations too for stem cells, but Tampa will be the main one. Yeah. Huh? Oh, so the other thing would be the True Cryo too as well. That'll be offered in office and mobile.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'd be another add-on. We're doing that training here in 2 weeks. It's a 8 to 10 hour training to do it. It's gonna be a good one though. PM, how are you planning to level up your health and priorities in the new year? Get more jacked, get more lean,
Yeah.
advance Titan Medical Center in more ways than one, for sure. That's what I'm planning. What about you, Drew?
Pretty much the same. Get more, more jacked,
Right?
more lean.
That's the goal.
My priorities this year is to be pain-free and healthy.
Yep,
All ligaments, all joints.
always.
Hopefully the BPC and TB500,
Yes.
maybe some Nandrolone.
Yeah.
See.
What else we got? All right. Yes, there are many websites that use the word Titan and just copy your logo. They're using maybe clone website. I don't know. Charlotte, if you see any, please send them to me. If you guys see anybody that looks like us and they're not, or you question that they're not, send it over. I'm going after all of these guys. I even talked to a company, and I think they're like $5,000, or I think it was 15 grand a month or something like that. But what they do is, because I'm gonna get this tool. They use an AI tool and they scrape the entire internet, and they can find people that are using our products, images, or our name, and then they'll shut them down. Dude, I went on a call with this guy yesterday. I couldn't believe what I seen. He scraped it, and he showed me some of the examples. I was like, well, show me some examples.
Yeah.
He's like, this is you, right? And he shows a picture of me in the Titan tank top and some other company selling Titan tank tops. Titan Medical Center, it's me, the red Titan Medical Center one.
Yeah.
There's sweatshirts. Some of these companies are selling, like Titan Medical Center ones, 34 left in stock. I'm like, what the?
How are they? What are they ordering them and then resell it? I don't know.
So
They're just taking the
there
money
are,
out?
so I do got to check that out, because there are some people that buy big quantities of Titan Medical Center clothing and they do resell it.
Yeah.
And I'm totally cool with it.
Yeah.
But if they're not, then I'm like, hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who these companies are. And then I seen like my book, and there's like China stores that are selling hard copies of my book. And I'm like, how the freak are they doing this? I'm not even getting a hard copy right now.
Yeah.
It's just
I've never
crazy.
even seen a hard copy.
There's one hard copy that's up. Wait, that might be a softback.
Yeah.
It's up there, but I do have one hard copy. But
Yeah.
they're selling hard copies. They're selling softbacks. I'm like, why, how are you guys doing this? So I would appreciate that. If you guys do see anything like that, for sure, that would be awesome. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, one, you never think that, oh, my brand's going to get so big that everybody's going to want to copy it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. It's just crazy. So let's talk about therapy of the week.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about therapy of the week, since we got it, right? So, therapy of the week this week, we were talking about a couple different things, right? We were talking about like the Titan Transformation Package, which was, I think next week we're going to do a huge sale on, just to let you guys know right now. I'm going to let everybody know right now that there is going to be a huge sale on the Titan Transformation Package. That includes 4 different peptides and 1 injection. If you want more information on what those 4 peptides are, or you want to get the discount today, I'll let you do that. Call or text the line 727-389-3220. Tell me you want the Titan Transformation Stack with the Titan discount that's going to be applied next week, and they'll give it to you. And you got to find out what it is.
So you got to figure out what the Titan Transformation.
So we'll tell you AOD,
Yeah.
right? MOTC, testosterone, and iPump. That's what's in it. To find out the price, you guys got to call. To find out what the discounted rate's going to be, you got to call or text.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've been doing that. So we've been playing around with different ways to like get out to our patients, to talk to our patients, to start the conversation, right? And a lot of places start off with, hey, we're giving this 20% discount sale on this item. People really don't want that. I started asking AI, Sharice actually did. She's like, what do people want? And AI tells her, people do not want to hear about discounts. People want to know what they're going to get as like a VIP or a special person type deal.
Yeah.
And to get them to call, gets them on the phone, and then you start talking to them. So they got a call to see. And that has drove more sales the last 2 weeks than anything else we've used. It's crazy. People, what's the deal? Hey, this
Call now. Ask how low.
And they do.
Ask how low the price
They
is.
do. They fix it. And I'm telling you, it will be worth your while to anybody out there that wants to get that package to at least find out what the price is. Because it's going to be so financially easy to buy compared to what the original price is. The original price is $1,000. You're getting 4 different peptides. That would cost you anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 if you got them by themselves. Because they test them around depending on what the milligrams.
Yeah.
But this is going to be like $400 or $500 cheaper. Let's put it that way. Almost half the price.
Oh yeah. And couldn't they get 2 of them?
Yeah,
So they get 2 with
they get 2. And then the next question was, can I get 4? Well, you can get 2. 2 will go out to you, and then when you're done, then we get the pharmacy ship out there to you.
Yeah.
The reason is because the PUD dates. The pharmacies will not ship out. So many things have changed and are changing. It's everything changing. But the reason that most people can't get 3-month supplies anymore is because the BUD date on those bottles are usually for 90 days. But the problem is when they go into the lab to get tested, That's a part of the 90 days. So when they get the results back, let's say 5, 6 days later, they can start shipping out the product. But now we've already went. Now it's 85 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then you don't want patients like, well, this is best use date was this date. Is it? It's not so good, right? Or is it good? Like no questioning, right? Like you want to make sure that what you get, you're comfortable taking and injecting. All right, another question. Are you launching any books about health and lifestyle? So I already have a book on the website, typemedicalcenter.com. It's the Ultimate Health Bible. But maybe we should write another book. I don't know. That was a lot of time that it took me to get that book together. But I do it again. You never know. Because there's a lot of stuff to share since then, for sure.
A lot of new insights.
A lot of new insights, for sure. A lot of things have changed, just on the health side of things, too. And then, I mean, in that book, I think I barely talk about peptides. Like, there's a little section about peptides. But I think a whole book.
It's been 8 years.
It's been 8 years. It's been 8 years since that book came out. It's crazy. Yep. The Ultimate Health Bible. Yeah. Me and Jeff Bahar wrote.
But you can definitely see the difference.
Yeah, look at my face there. See? That's that puffy, like round. No, we want chiseled. We want chiseled faces. That's the best. That's what it's all. It's evolution.
Yeah.
It's evolving every year.
Great. When I look at pictures, I'm like, yeah, people are like, yeah, you've always been lean. I'm like, not this lean, though.
Dude,
like,
nah, bro.
When I look at pictures when I was like 300, 305, I was still veiny.
Of course.
I just didn't. It's like I was just veiny.
Yeah. We were blunt objects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big. I mean, it's not a
off the
six
mat.
pack then, but nothing like it is now.
Yeah, it was like
Bigger,
it was enough to say, "Oh, I have abs,"
Right.
not like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Where people are like, oh shit, like, what are you doing, Drew? When's the next show? Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I love it.
It's nuts.
I
Well,
think 10 more years from now, what's going to be?
oh man,
10 more years
super
from now,
excited.
it's going to be.
Well, I am super excited. Like, so I'm thinking about. I've talked to those guys, that I'm partnered with on the stem cells, and they want to bring another thing in here to do, and maybe you've heard of it. So they've got where they basically take your blood and they filter out the blood, and they take out microplastics, heavy metals, anything that's bad in the blood, clears the blood, then they pump it back in you.
Is that what they call spinning?
No,
'Cause I've heard of some guys like, yeah, they spun my shoulder. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know.
so usually what they do is PRP. They'll spin it and they'll inject it back in.
Yeah,
That's like PRP. And like when you spin that blood, like it's crazy, Drew. Like I'll have to show you one day. So if I draw blood in you and I spin it, right? What happens is I spin it a certain way and it coagulates with what's in the vial. You'll see this gold liquid that comes up. That gold liquid, that's the magic.
Oh wow.
That's the magic. And you take that gold liquid and you inject that right into where you need to. That's where PRP comes into play, those growth factors and stuff.
PRP, what's the acronym for? What is it?
Plasma
Replacement.
replacement.
Plasma.
No, it's platelet replacement plasma.
I had another question on there, Andreas.
What do we got?
Something about IV.
PRP stands for this.
Yeah, platelet rich plasma. That's what it's.
Okay.
Next question.
Can immunity IV drips help prevent seasonal illnesses? Absolutely.
I believe so, but it depends what the immunity IV drip is, because all these places are offering immunity drips.
If
Well,
I got my drip, I would want glutathione.
yeah.
I would want more glutathione.
If listen,
Vitamin C.
yep. If you were gonna get an IV, you would get our Triimmune in it for sure. That's glutathione, vitamin C, and zinc. I would do those right off the top.
We also have zinc by itself too. I just posted
Absolutely.
one, I think yesterday, the day
Yep.
before. You can get like a big jug of zinc,
Yep.
just straight zinc.
Yep. So those three I would throw in there. I would throw a B complex in there for sure, right, with B12. That would be a basic one for me. I would say it's going to cover a lot of your bases. But
I don't do anything basic. The last IV drip me and John got looked like
Maximum.
Gatorade. Looked like Gatorade. We had
Yep.
everything. In
Maximum.
It was like,
we're going to do that again soon too. Trust me. The IVs are going to go launch here. We're going to do them hardcore. I'm going to have one girl
lysine, I think
that just can do
lysine.
IVs.
I think
Lysine's another one.
that too,
So that would be another one I put in there is lysine. That's another immune system booster. But you don't have to do an IV immunity to get through seasonal. Like I would do TA1. Thymosin alpha 1. Thymosin alpha 1 is the game changer for immunity. It really is. As far as, coming from the thyroid gland, it has killer cells and helper cells that track down bad cells in the body, eradicate them, and then duplicate a good cell. It's huge, guys.
Michael's asking, how quickly can patients see results with peptides like BPC and ipamorelin? Now, I would say it depends what you're using it for.
Right.
If you're using BPC 157 for, say, like if it's oral and you use it for like acid reflux or GERD, I'd probably notice within that day.
Yep.
If you're looking for healing properties from the BPC, like joints, ligaments, elbows, knees, whatever, I notice about after 2 weeks it starts slowly going away.
Mm-hmm.
But again, BPC is not a masking agent, so you're not gonna like inject it and it's like Novocaine where you don't feel anything right away. You got to let it work.
Right.
But I noticed results off BPC again, acid reflux type stuff,
Yeah.
day or two.
Yeah.
Joints about 2 weeks, but it can even be quicker than that.
Yeah, BBC and TB500 are really good ones to use right away. The notice that I get from them is, the inflammation, the mobility that I'll get pretty instantly. Obviously, if you have a pain or golf elbow, tennis elbow, something like that, or a sprain, tear, whatever it is, it might take a little bit of time to start feeling better, right? Like usually, I tell anybody that, how long is it going to take for me to really get truly healed?
Yeah.
I tell people 6 to 8 to 12 weeks,
Yeah.
right? If it's something serious and stuff like that, you're never going to be able to fix. Okay, like I know, like it's not going to fix my shoulder all the way, right? I know that, but is it going to give me relief? Is it going to help? I can lift, do my daily routine. Yes, but some people or most people, they don't have what I have, and they have like just a tear, like a little tear maybe, and that's hurting them, or they have golf elbow, tennis elbow, whatever it is. But at that point, it will help majority of people if there is an injury. But if it's so crazy of an injury or something that's broke, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to heal.
Not-
Broken femur.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Are genetic tests or advanced diagnostics part of Titan services? We don't have genetic testing yet, but we do advanced diagnostic testing. Absolutely. Do you use therapies for Gen Z? Yeah, of course. If you're 18 and up, we do have therapies for you for sure. It might not be tests because you might not need tests, but we have pretty much everything else, all the peptides and weight loss and blood work and all the other things. If your levels are truly, truly that low on testosterone, we have more of a natural route that we might be able to do for you too as well. So I would call or text the line 727-389-3220. They'll walk you through that or talk to you about what's going on and then help you out.
It's a simple process too. Like it's real simple. A lot of times people get nervous to go to the doctor. I don't even like that word doctor.
Yeah.
But Titan's really easy. And again, if you don't like talking, just text. Like literally,
Bro,
certain people like I don't want to have to. Certain people want to wait for their answer.
Yeah.
Like you be dealing with people, whether it's personal or business. A lot of times, people they text because they don't want to have to like get caught up and say it right away. They want to know what the answer is. So it's kind of like if you ask me, "Hey, are you busy tonight?"
Right.
In person, I could be like, "No, I'm not busy."
Yeah.
But if you text me, "Are you busy tonight?" I'm like, "Wait, why is he asking this?"
Let me think about
I got to go to bed early. I got to wake up in the morning. So from texting, they make it easy if you want to text.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well,
No black box warnings on testosterone.
that's huge.
I love it.
That's huge.
Love it.
Scheduling testosterone will be another huge thing.
Trump descheduled marijuana, so
Oh man, that's a big one.
yeah.
Well, he's scheduled to Schedule 3.
Yeah.
How does Titan ensure safety, accuracy, results across all therapies? So one, we make sure that we know the pharmacies that are doing. Obviously, we look at the testing too as well and those results. We want to make sure that's good. And then, before any of these therapies go out, usually I'm testing them or Sharice's testing them, and we know what that effect is going to be to us, and we can talk properly about it and know, hey, listen, this is going to be good. This isn't going to be good. Let's not do this. So that's how we ensure. We ensure by confirming with the pharmacies, looking at their operations there, looking at the COAs of there, then looking at the testing that they get back too from third parties. And this is all public knowledge from them too as well. So if a patient ever said, that isn't real BBC 157 that I got from this pharmacy, I know it. I just know it. No problem. Each of the results. And we saw the results, and if it's at 99%,
Yeah.
what are you going to say?
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Yep.
It really is. The whole product is. It's not like one of these scammy third-party testing where a touch of the ingredients in there, so it pops, right? Like like I know there's like roid tests, right? Where you can do like a roid test and like
Yeah.
you can put a little bit on there. It doesn't tell you the
The
concentration,
Yeah.
right, of what's in there.
It
It
could be
just says the ingredients in there.
5 milligrams of testosterone cypionate when it's
Right.
supposed to be 200.
Right. So
That's why people say, "Oh, test it; it's real."
yeah. Oh, okay.
That's like taking a 4 milligram Advil.
Yeah.
Like it's just enough to pass the test.
Right.
Yeah, that's great.
So just remember that, all right? Cup. That's a good question though. But you know, we are there and we are looking. Just trust me, I'm injecting all these therapies. Sharice I know Drew is, Michael Hearn, like all these people are doing this stuff. Okay. So at that point, like we got to make sure that, especially if we're injecting it, we're not going to just put anything in our body. Especially me, I'm just not
Yeah.
going to do it. So. I mean, at that point, you guys are getting the best of the best. I promise you on that.
Yeah, it's a little bit different when you're running a peptide company off your laptop out of your house and you have a regular 9 to 5 and you just ordered a big bulk. You don't really have anything to lose other than I don't sell peptides no more.
Yeah, I just dropped
But when
it.
you have someone like John, you have a huge company making the whole country telemedicine with your name behind it and your wife behind it in the videos. You think this dude's really going to give you something that's not?
Definitely not.
It'll screw them all up. Like
Definitely.
think about it, he's not going to lose all this.
I'm not going to put it in jeopardy. I'm definitely not going to risk it.
But if you're the guy that spent $2,000 on a whole bunch of
Yep.
cheap vials,
Yep. I feel sorry for you.
yeah, you're just gonna make quick money. That's why they make these places. They make their quick money,
Yep.
then they float off.
There you go. That's how it
It's
goes.
just like
Even we got in the business. I mean, listen, if we want to make a whole bunch of money and get out, we could have did in the first 2 or 3 years and like literally just opened up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
then you'd be
really open, but that'd be done.
Yeah.
It'd be over with. I make my money and have to leave and get the hell out of the country.
yeah.
You know, I mean, we were in for the long run. Can you explain how TRT, peptide therapy, and IV nutrient optimization are integrated to create a full spectrum personalized wellness plan? Well, obviously TRT, like we've talked about in the past, that is going to be your foundation. So you're going to start there with hormone optimization if you need it. Get that all dialed in. Now, what are we going to add? We're going to do peptides. Now, peptides, obviously, we can add a couple in for everybody, but it really depends on what your goals are and what you're trying to achieve, right? Is it weight loss? Are you 290 pounds as a female at 5'6"? We need
Yeah.
weight loss.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay?
weight
We need a
loss.
lot of weight loss.
Yeah.
So we got to do some GLP-1s and do that, right? There might be some different peptides, you know, maybe your arm or your elbow hurts or leg, whatever. We do some healing peptides, but, you know, it really depends on what you're trying to do. IV nutrient optimization, listen, IVs are good for one thing, hydration. After that, yes, you can put multiple things in the bag to get through your veins a lot quicker and in. But what are you looking for? Are you looking to get those things in the body or are you looking to get the hydration? Because I think IVs, maybe once, maybe twice a month is good.
Yeah.
If you can do it every week, great, but a lot of people can't do that.
Yeah.
And then the money that you're going to spend on doing that, you could apply to a 30-shot vial and get that every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what my head's at.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I don't have to go anywhere,
Yeah.
right? I don't have to pay it $200 or $175 or whatever it is. I don't have to sit for 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I'm literally getting my stuff in my body and I'm going.
It's kind of like you know how to fix the car. You have the part, but do you really want to do labor?
Yeah. Yeah,
The labor is what costs the most.
yeah, dude. You know, it's like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just inject myself, be on my way. I'm ready to go. I can hydrate myself. If you can't hydrate yourself and you're horrible hydrating,
Yeah.
the IVs are going to be the winner.
Christian's asking, does caffeine intake affect hormone therapy results or peptide absorption?
No.
It's a good question. I know it can mess up your
Cortisol.
it can mess up if you get your blood work or your blood pressure. It can
Yeah.
make that off, but that's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, high caffeine, like really high caffeine can raise cortisol levels. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I would look at. I mean, if you're taking daily doses of caffeine between 200 and 400 milligrams a day, you're golden. You're golden. It's not going to mess with anything. You're not going to get dehydrated. It's not going to, shouldn't cause blood pressure spikes. If you have blood pressure spikes, you need to get them control though. Stimulants are only going to make it worse.
Yeah, but don't be afraid about having a cup of coffee and
No, hell no.
that's not.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just saying, don't take in 600 to 1,200 milligrams of caffeine a day. That's it.
Caffeine-induced cortisol spikes.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Are there specific nutrient formulations to counteract caffeine-induced cortisol spikes? Hydrocortisone. You can bring it down. There are some different things to bring down cortisol levels. I don't see too many of those though. I don't see enough cortisol testing on people where that would be the case. So it is what it is.
Mm.
And does Titan use adaptogenic or anti-stress compounds in IV therapy? No, we do not. No, we do not. Sorry. Pretty basic on those as far as that goes. Huh? Oh, okay. All right. So listen, guys, we're past the hour. We're going to shut it down for events. February 7th, Cars and Tour at the Motor Enclave. It's going to be awesome this year. Last year was pretty good. This year is going to be better. So it's going to be a full runway show. Last year, remember, we had the stages and we were out there doing it. So it'll be a full runway show, and then there's going to be a full dinner involved.
Oh yeah.
So I think it'll be like
Nice.
really nice this year. It's really, really nice.
Did they have a dinner? No, they don't. Did they have a, no.
We've never had a dinner.
Actually, you know what? I got confused because your birthday was at Motor
Yes.
Enclave.
February 7th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's a Scarlet night. It says red attire required. I'll probably wear a red shirt, but I'm probably going to wear like a black suit or a gray suit. It's something of that aspect.
Yeah, I
And
think
then,
we'll break out the Titan red sweater for that one.
well, we'll have the runway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll have the runway. So
Yeah,
we're walking first. They asked, when do you want to walk? I'm like, you know what? Ever since we moved from last to first, because we wanted last because we wanted to be the grand finale.
Yeah.
But what we've seen through the years was people would leave
Yeah.
before that would happen.
And plus, a lot of people get there so early to mingle, have
Yep.
drinks, and
Yep.
talk before it even starts.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's a
So at that point, we're going to be first. So everybody sees us for sure because we're going to be shining all the way, all day, baby. But that's it. Obviously, listen, follow us on our social medias. We've got a Titan Medical Center backup page on there on Facebook right now because the Facebook page is suspended. I'm working on that. But everything else is golden. Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Go there, press the subscribe button. And all types of information is coming your guys' way. Look for the discounts, guys. One thing I didn't cover that I would like to cover in this, because this is a pretty big deal. If you are a Titan patient and you're ordering currently, you have a fringe benefit with LA Fitness that nobody else has in the entire country. You can get a LA Fitness membership, no money down. So the $100 initiation fee out the window, it's going to be paying. So you're saying, well, yeah, but they're offering that at my club. Zero only fee right now because it's January 1st and that. Okay. Well, the special rate for LA Fitness, $29.99. The rate that LA Fitness goes across the country, if you sign up, anybody else, it's $55. This special, nobody else has. Nobody can offer you this. No other LA Fitness, no other person, nothing. This is an exclusive deal with Titan Medical Center for our patients and our supporters. If you would like to get this, and this is a nationwide membership.
Yeah, I was about to say nationwide.
Nationwide membership.
Huge.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Actually, it's international because they have clubs in Mexico and Canada and some places.
Wow.
So it's an international membership. You get it. There's no strings attached. Then your next question, well, John, I'm already a part of LA Fitness and I'm already paying the $55. Can I still get this deal? Absolutely. They'll cancel out your contract and they'll put you in a new contract with this. All you have to do is call or text 7273-93220. We'll give you the information. If you're a patient or want to be a patient, you get it. You sign up for a blood test, you can get it.
Yeah.
You do a patient $99 ECAs a month, you get it. You do $1,000, you get it. So anybody across the board can take advantage of this.
That's cheap.
And I've signed up so many.
It's
Like,
$1 a day for LA Fitness.
bro, I've sent.
I was at LA Fitness for a while training at LA Fitness. Like,
Dude.
I mean, I don't really do the commercial gyms anymore,
Yeah.
but LA Fitness they got basketball courts.
Yep.
They got saunas.
Yep.
Some of them have protein shakes.
They
They
got
got
swimming.
racquetball. They got racquetball courts. They got swimming. They have it has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
And
this
they
is
got hammer strength. A lot of them have hammer strength
Yeah.
and plate loaded stuff too, because
Yeah.
you know bodybuilders were like, oh, I don't do commercial
Yeah.
gyms, but LA
Yeah.
Fitness got some stuff for me.
LA Fitness does. So they've obviously, I'm working with some of those people over there. They've been great. And at that point, this is something that just going to benefit patients. We don't get anything off us at all, right? So at that point, like I'm working on a program right now where I'm going to give out.
Being a
free
Titan
memberships
patient
for
has its benefit.
patient.
Expensive membership
So at least 90 days.
So listen,
And see how you do. And if you keep doing great, then
I might have to hit a couple LAs this week and work out just to
bro, for sure.
get a little buzz.
For sure. We definitely need to do that. Love you guys, Big Drew and Johnny. Thank you. Appreciate that, Rick. Can Titan design personalized peptide stacks that reduce stress and improve cognitive performance? So we can, but they might not be all in the same model. It would be a personalized regimen is what we would do. How many patients
How many
You have
patients does Titan?
1,000.
over the years? I don't know. It's probably near almost 8,000 to 10,000. I think there's like 4,000 that are current right now.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But when you look at it across the United States, it's really not. It's really not that much. It's good, but it ain't good. When I get to 30,000 a month reoccurring, then that might be something to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get to 20 to 30,000 patients. I just don't. I would do it right now, but I don't think that we could handle that amount of people, just because of the service that we provide right now.
But if you got those robots,
Yeah.
That is what's going to drive
you
it.
got, you got
That's
the
where you
robots.
drive it. Because I don't think that we could handle it. Because, like, for example, like, you know, and some people need this, right? Like Melissa, who's, you know, a girl over there, really awesome. She was on the line with a patient today for an hour and 20 minutes. But that patient spent.
Man, yeah.
They spent, you know, because they trust us. They've been on these programs. And, you know, there's some patients that spend $1,000. Some patients that spend, there was one patient that spent $19,000. It's crazy for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I remember I had a client, personal training client, him and his wife, I think they were spending like 8 between both of them.
Yeah. I mean, it gets, you know, listen, when they start feeling the difference of
Eight of them.
therapies,
I remember because he said, I just told him I want as much as I could get.
yeah, if they, listen, most people, they get the benefit of the therapies and they don't care. They don't care at all.
They just, that,
It's an investment.
they
in
just be
their
like, yeah,
health.
what can I get this month?
Yep.
Send me what I can get.
Yep.
Legally. What I
Yep.
can get, just send it to me.
Yep. And that's how it is. That's how
And they just have it there. Then they figure it out later how they want to take it. And like a lot of people can do that too. You can order stuff from Titan and figure it out later.
Yeah, listen, and then we're here for your support. So if you're like, hey, listen, I still got this bottle. How do I use it? We're here.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that with a research chemical site. That's another thing, right? So, guy sells you research chemical site to Jimmy. Sells you, yeah, I got this new peptide company. Sells you the peptide, right? Let's say you bought it offline from him, you don't know who he is.
Yeah.
What do you call and you say, how much do I reconstitute this with? How much should I inject? They can't give you any of that.
You got to
If
call
they do,
Google.
it's illegal.
You got to call Google. You
Yeah,
got a
you gotta
random
call
question.
Google. I get so many people that like, you know, they'll inbox me and they'll be like, hey, I just got this bottle of such and such, whatever. How much bacteriostatic water should I mix it with? How much should I inject? But bro,
You know, it's crazy. I've been taking this stuff for years, and every time I get my bottle, I still look.
of course.
Like, because I'm just like, it might change. I don't know. I still look.
It
Like,
might. It might.
it'd be like, for
But
the
those
TV,
people, they don't get bottles with instructions on them because they're not getting
they
prescriptions.
don't get anything.
They just get the bottle, like DPC.
They might not even get backwater.
No, it's,
They might even get backwater, and then they'll look online, mix water, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, they're taking like a bottle of water,
Yeah.
or tap water. Oh, it just says I need to add water. Like, what?
yeah. So there's a lot of that stuff out there, but you know, just
Backwater. If you don't
just
know what
stay diligent, guys. Stay diligent out there, and keep it locked to our social medias. Remember, Carson Couture, February 7th, Motor Enclave from 6 to 10 p.m. Hamburgers will be there full effect. If we have anything else that we schedule, we'll let you know. We appreciate it. Another great show, my brother Drew.
Another great show, great questions. Again, we'll be back next week at 2 p.m. Same time, same spot.
We'll see you then.
Have a great week.
Later, guys.